16 teams came to Rotterdam to stake their claim to the title of Major Champion. Oh, this is the devil against fever, but he's real awkward and he can't.
How's it going, everybody? It is December 5th, 2022. That date's going to be super important here in just a sec. We are headed to Rotterdam in the Netherlands. Got to stop in Amsterdam first and then take a little shuttle to the location, but it's the fall major. Finally getting back into RLCS action, really excited for it, but some stressful things to lead up to it. So we start our journey with the story. 2 days ago, I'm getting ready. Everything's fine. Everything's scheduled, ready to go. I have everything I need. I have packed as efficiently as possible. It dawns on me that my passport expires soon. Looking at the date and I see December 25th. It expires on Christmas. And my brain goes, oh shoot, that's the end of the year. 2022 is almost over. Am I okay? Sitting and watching a movie with my friend, and they bring up the information of, by the way, to enter some countries, you need to make sure that your passport doesn't expire soon. And in this case, going to the Netherlands, it needs to be 3 months out, which again is such an interesting concept. I get it's for like a buffer in case something happens or you have to extend your stay, but in this circumstance, if I have a coupon and I go to a store, I should be able to use that coupon until the store says it's expired, not 3 months after it again. So I informed V1 staff, because I'm going with version 1, that this is a little bit of a predicament, and we're all freaking out. I miss out on like casting a show because I don't sleep because of stress. Call the embassy Monday morning, today, at 8 a.m. I'll try to find an appointment so I can get an expedited passport in store within 24 hours. It's Sunday night, and it dawns on me that I should look at the passport again, just to be sure. Turns out my name's Adam. I'm 31, and I don't know how to read.
Yep. Holiday brain was like, oh, Christmas. That means the end of the year, which told my brain 2023, but that's when it expires.
What I'm trying to say is I'm an idiot, and that I'm gonna head to Minneapolis. I'm gonna hang out with the V1 staff at headquarters because I have a 6.5 hour overlay, and then I'm gonna go to Amsterdam and then to Rotterdam with no travel issues, I hope. We'll see you soon. So, finally landed in Minneapolis, 6 hour layover. We could sit at the airport, or we could go to V1 HQ, which sounds like a much better idea. We haven't been here in a bit. If you guys haven't seen on my channel, I did a full headquarters tour and stuff, but this place keeps developing, which is awesome. If you guys haven't checked out their content lately, they did like a taskmaster type thing and stuff, but again, everybody's just kind of getting ready to travel and go. So I'm gonna eat lunch, I get some food in me, and then we're gonna hit the plane. And then we've got I think it's like a 9.5 hour flight to Rotterdam. And then when we land in to Amsterdam, and then we're gonna take an hour drive to, can't say it. Gonna land in. So the plan is we're gonna land, we have like a 9.5 hour flight from Minneapolis to Amsterdam. After we get to Amsterdam, we then have an hour drive to Rotterdam. And then from there, we should be good to sleep, because I can't sleep on planes. I've got 4 TV shows. There's that new Wednesday show on Netflix. I've also got The Boys season 3. FIFA World Cup is going on, like I mentioned, and there's some documentary about how terrible FIFA is as an organization, so that'll be fun. The last time we went to Amsterdam, which was literally 6 years ago to the day, which is really cool. It's kind of like a reunion. December 6, 2016 was when we did season 2 in Amsterdam. Mario Kart on Switches and stuff were just coming out, and so everybody had DSs and we're playing games on. It was awesome. So hopefully more of that. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is officially 3:30 local time here in Rotterdam. Officially checked into my room. A lot to talk about, but first we gotta obviously give you a room tour. The best part so far is the fact that I have a tub. If you guys don't know this about me, I absolutely love taking baths. It's like a guilty pleasure. Nothing too crazy, and a decent view, I would say. Like the view's aight. I do know, based upon CJ's room tour, he's all the way on that side. And I think I'm meeting up with him after this, but I'm tired. I've been up since like 8 or 9 a.m. due to stupidity. 8.5-hour flight, went through customs, which took forever. Got to the hotel, couldn't check into my room. So we went and did some roaming. By we, I mean myself, Chrissy, Shannon, who's with content, Neeson, who's with content, Trevor, who's with content, Chris, who's event operations. I think that's everybody. We went to this like little bar cafe place that I got like a coffee shake, which helped wake me up, but I'm exhausted. It's been a really, really long day. It is, let's see. I've been up 12:30, 24 plus hours, maybe more, I don't know. I'm really tired. I'm gonna shower, and then I think we're checking out the watch party venue in a few hours. So I'll probably go to that to keep myself awake. As soon as I got to the hotel, I ran into Wavepunk and Roldiz. Great to see both of them. And then JamesBot and Crelly rolled out, so good to see the boys. I always feel really bad about doing these, because like for vlogs and stuff, it's cool to tell you guys about what I'm doing, but when I see the people and I talk and stuff, I want it to be like a genuine moment. I don't want to, oh, let me stick a camera in your face. Like I want to be able to enjoy and share and have those memories with the people as genuinely as possible. I know the players are scrimming until like 6. I'm gonna go wash away what is airplane feeling. And I have a tub, so I'm so happy about that. But we'll talk soon. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday.
My dudes.
And I slept like a dead person. So late last night, we ended up going and checking out the watch party venue, which like, I can't even explain how big this place is. Like, it dominates any other venue they've ever done. Like, Katie and the rest of the event staff on V1 absolutely crushed it. Like, this venue is so cool. We got dinner at like a sushi place and stuff. It's great that I can tell you guys this because no one else knows, and this vlog will come out after the fact, but like, I've known that Brody is going to be the stage host for a while now and is going to be at LAN for the first time since Madrid. So I got to see him for the first time in like 3 years. So that was a really cool thing. I tried to stay up as long as I could to avoid jet lag and ended up going to bed around midnight. So I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna hit the gym, get a workout in. I think Chrissy and I are gonna go get lunch before we have a meeting. We have a content meeting at 3 to kind of discuss our game plan for the watch parties and how we wanted to shoot content and all that kind of stuff for the week. I think we got a pretty chill day, and then tomorrow's the after party and all that kind of stuff. So I'll try to take you guys along with what I can. I'm still not used to this. Like the whole like vlogging thing is so weird to me. So yeah, time to start the day. What's up, everybody? Not a whole lot going on today. We actually ended up going to the market. It was me, some of the staff from V1, Chrissy, and then a couple of Chrissy's friends and stuff like that. We ended up just going. They have a market kind of in the middle of town, and basically tapas. You have the ability to pick food from all over the world, different places. It's just really weird because like your sense of time is really all over the place because it gets super dark here at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So you're like sitting there and you're like, oh shoot, it's bedtime. When in reality, like you still have so much left of the day. So didn't really do a whole lot. Just been sitting at the hotel and just keeping it pretty light because tomorrow's gonna be crazy. V1 plays in the first match against Quadrant. Some really cool stuff that we're kind of getting ready to do. The watch party. I'm excited to show you guys a tour and all the content and stuff, but just try to explore and walk around the town and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. But Chrissy actually told us a fun fact, which I don't know how fun it is, but apparently like Rotterdam got bombed by Germany back in World War II. So like a lot of the reason why it feels very like touristy here, or a lot of the buildings are new, is actually because of that, and that there's been a lot of restructuring. I don't know how true that is, so Chrissy, if I'm wrong, it's on her. With that said, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm pretty tired. I've got a bit of a headache. Content team's gonna go crazy tomorrow, so there'll be a lot of fun stuff to take a peek at. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It is, today's Thursday? It's the first day of RLCS Fall Major. That's all I know. Really excited for today. You know, taking like a step back. For those that don't realize it, 6 years ago we were in Amsterdam for the RLCS Season 2 World Championship. We didn't have majors back then. To be in a circumstance where now, 6 years later, I'm back in Rotterdam, going to a watch party put on by Version 1 and have been invited to MC, host, you know, shoot content, all that kind of stuff. Very thankful, you know, to be able to take a step back and come together as a community, as a fan of the game, as whatever you want to equate it to just enjoy this experience. So I'm really excited for this weekend. I think what I'm about to show you is something that a lot of people don't get to experience in life, and am very blessed to be able to do what I do. Not only are we getting really cool Rocket League, but also people like experiencing the World Cup in person and like all that kind of stuff. Like Friday's gonna be nuts. Croatia match. We already had like riots and like fireworks and stuff going off in the street. It was nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna go. There's a place. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like you go out the entrance here and then you walk down that way, and down the street they have this thing that is basically been my obsession. It's a coffee shake. It's like a milkshake, but it's like super subtle. And then it also has like a shot of espresso and like a little bit of banana in it. And it's so good. And I get that and their chocolate pancakes. They've got these little tiny chocolate pancakes that are like arguably some of the best pancakes I've ever had in my entire life. And that's how I start my day. And it's amazing, and it just puts me in a great mood. So I'm gonna go get a coffee shake. I'm gonna get some chocolate pancakes. I will make sure to show you what I'm eating because it is delightful. Alright, we're back. We finally got our breakfast. Coffee shake. It's delicious. Shot of espresso, a little bit of banana, a little bit of vanilla. But we splurged a little bit this morning, and just hear me out. Like, doesn't that look insane? They're so good. I don't even like pancakes that much. It's just incredible. But I'm gonna eat breakfast really quick. After that, head to the venue, and then I'll show you guys the tour there. We'll see you there. Alright everybody, we're at the watch party venue. We're gonna take a quick tour while we got time. So you come in through these doors and go right. And this is all their like F1 racing sims. So there's like two sides to it. The first one is like 30-40 PCs, and it's like a Le Mans tour, and it takes roughly like an hour to do. Like you do a practice lap and then you can race with everybody, and I think it uses like grid or something like that. And then that's Annie, she's important. Just come to the entryway. You meet Shrek, he's love and life, don't forget about that. You get Monkey, which is actually a gorilla. This is what we'll do, like photos and all that kind of stuff. Come through the tunnel, which I think they're gonna turn purple eventually, to the sports bar area. So they'll have games and a stage, all these stations for F1, and then beer pong tables, shuffleboard in the back, and just lounge areas. And then if you want to get really fancy, in the middle above the bar is a staircase, which we go up. That's where we were just standing and showing the other side. There's a walkway bridge that comes up top, and then it brings you upstairs, which upstairs, there's a mini golf course, lounge area, Beast Mode's parents. Anything you want to say for the vlog? Indoor street curling, which I used to do a curling league in Wisconsin, and it was a great time, so I might have to do that. Some air hockey. Okay, we'll see some gamers dance. Maybe RC Baby will do a backflip. Shuffleboard, more mini golf. When I say this place was massive, the pictures are tough to show like how much actual square footage is. It's like a super fancy Dave & Buster's. So I think this is the Diagon Alley. Yeah, this is Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
Katie and Chris, the event staff and the event operations, did such a phenomenal job. So the doors open in like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go get ready for that. I gotta do some like talkie boy stuff and hype everybody up and talk about feelings and emotions. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm gonna get some water and let's kick this thing off. Hey, what's up everybody? Long day today. Just got back to the room. We ended up recording and shooting content until like 9, but first game was against Quadrant, which started off really good actually. It was super aggressive out of the gate, which is always a concern. Version 1 usually like downloads the other team and then tries to adjust based on how they think they're gonna play. You guys showed up, played really well. We had a really long break. I think they ended up waiting like 4 or 5 hours. And the watch party, I think because everybody was still working and all that kind of stuff, there was a decent amount of people there, but it was hard to tell because of how big the venue is, as you guys saw. Talked to a lot of people, a lot of really kind words, people talking about, you know, the time for change video and all that kind of stuff, which is really cool. But overall, just awesome to kind of talk and see and say what's up to people, and crazy upsets. G2 getting eliminated by Power in a 3-0 was absolutely insane. I think Moist beat FaZe as well, like pretty convincingly, and they're looking good on LAN. Just good to see the players in the lounge early and just kind of wish them good luck and say familiarities and stuff like that. So V1 ended up going against Liquid, which the game started really ugly, a lot of double commits, everybody was whiffing left and right. V1 started to like find their form and really like shut things down, and then they had a 10-minute and 38 overtime, which should have ended so many times. Like V1's offense was good, but they just could not shoot. It was so upsetting. We all thought it was gonna go in and we all celebrated like, yep, it happened, and then it didn't, pinched out.
Well, they may have played 3 games of Rocket League. Big! Oh no! No way! That is absolutely ridiculous! That is illegal!
They lost, and then they had a really good like 4-1 victory response. It ended up going game 5 and ended up closing it out in the end. So with the guys being 2-0, that means they play a 3-0 match tomorrow. If they beat Oxygen and go 3-0, that means they get Saturday off and automatically are into Sunday, which is really cool. I think a lot of us are hoping for that, obviously for obvious reasons, but at the same time, it's just Swiss is so difficult. So overall, they did really well. 2-0, beat Liquid, beat Quadrant. So a lot of funny memes. There's that video of like Landon Norris like hopping on the bouncy ball thing, and then he smacks Ricardo in the face and stuff or whatever. Super funny. A lot of good memes coming from the V1 channel and team back home. So after we finished up that, I shot another content piece for V1 TikTok, I think. Myself, Katie, Chrissy, and Fireburner. Kept it like very low key, and went and got Korean barbecue, which Katie had never got Korean barbecue, so it was cool for her to experience that because we don't really have that back home. Bulgogi is so good. And then we ended up running into a big crowd. There's a bunch of people from like different teams, different content creators, some people I haven't seen in a really long time, like Violent Panda and like Fruity and stuff. So we got to meet up with them, who I talked at the watch party with quite a bit. So yeah, it's midnight already. I'm tired. Long day, another long day tomorrow. Cool thing about tomorrow is not only do we have the matches, and the hope is to go 1-0, but you've also got the Croatia Monaco game at 4, and then you have Netherlands and I think Argentina for the World Cup as well at like 8. So that venue is going to be packed. It's gonna be so wild, and I'm hoping that stuff wraps up before the Netherlands game ends. Otherwise, traffic and stuff is gonna be shut down, and it's gonna be hectic. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, wake up nice and early, get a workout in, and then do it all over again. So we'll see you then. Good morning, everybody. It is 11 a.m. Got in a really good workout, getting ready for the next day. Day 2 of the fall major. Number 1, it's World Cup day. Today, I don't know what to expect. We've got Croatia playing at 4. We also have the Netherlands. Like, we're in the Netherlands, and their team is playing in the World Cup. I expect roads to shut down. It's gonna be nuts. That's all I know. Same time, during the watch party, there's gonna be a lot of fans. There will be some mingling. Hopefully, we convert some people from traditional football to car soccer. But it's like absolutely gorgeous out today. It's like nice and sunny. It's been pretty doom and gloom the whole time we've been here, if I'm being honest. Probably gonna get a coffee shake like always because that place is delicious and I need some caffeine. Doors open at 12:30. We're gonna invite fans in. We're gonna get the first game. And then from there we can just sit back and enjoy the chaos. So fingers crossed, that's what we've got on the docket today. Yesterday I had to like dress up the gorilla and we did a time lapse, like wild stuff. It's been an interesting 24 hours. Either way, headed to the watch party. We'll see you guys there. Yo, what's up? Crazy end of day 2. Day 2. A lot to unpack. So the day starts really rough for version 1. We're in the bottom half of the venue and V1 gets smacked 3-0.
Pretty tough one. And because of that, we then have like a 4 or 5 hour wait before they play again against Power. Overall, the matches I would say went as expected today. A couple upsets here and there. Space Station I think lost to Secret in 5, potentially maybe 4. Overall, I would say things went pretty much as expected today. Overwhelming response from the community. They continue to love these, and this latest venue was Chef's Kiss. So cool. So people there for the Croatia match. So we saw Croatia versus Monaco. You got one half of the venue screaming and hooping and hollering for the World Cup, and then you had the other half going crazy for Rocket League, which was super cool. Croatia ended up winning in PKs, I think is what ended up happening. Like Neymar scored a goal last second, and it was just like, what the heck is going on? So, but eventually V1 does end up playing against the Power roster. They perfect sweep them, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, not a goal scored. And they punched their ticket into the top 8, which makes tomorrow interesting. Tomorrow we don't have a whole lot going on. Version 1 doesn't play. I don't have a meet and greet. Meet and greet's on Sunday. I have a couple cool content things that you guys will see. I'm gonna try to do like a behind the scenes of like what it's like to be working in press kind of thing. Enjoying some games, enjoying some Rocket League here in Rotterdam, which was the cool part because after the day ended, Rotterdam started playing against Argentina. And I'm very, very happy to be in a position where I am across the world and am able to watch a country that is other than my own root for their home team. The soccer/football fandom, the songs, the chants, everybody jumping on tables and going crazy. Like, it was a really awesome experience to be able to see what it was like from a first-hand perspective. Me and the event staff, we ended up going to like a Brazilian steak place or something like that, and ate way too much food and got to experience the end of that. Netherlands is down by 2. They score like in the 90th minute or something like that, and then they score in stoppage time in the last few seconds of the 10-minute stoppage time, which ties it up. So they go into double overtime, and then unfortunately, you did see Argentina for the ones that were rooting in the venue. I was indifferent. Messi's a GOAT. And if Messi doesn't win, Netherlands wins, and it's a super cool story. So either way, I was happy with whatever happened. But I am tired. It's a late night, as always, working hard. That's going to wrap it for me for today. Stay tuned for more fun RLCS action. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning and ready to go at the venue. Should be fun.
We're actually here in press, as I am one of the press. I get to interview the players after their conferences, or sit and talk and ask them questions and hear what's actually going on. But there's so much more behind the scenes as well. So we're gonna actually give you guys an exclusive tour. This is not stuff you normally get to see. So obviously in the back, the guys need to eat food. There's obviously the stuff of being able to eat and have catering and all that kind of stuff. We've got the desk where the guys are for the replay analysis and the breakdown and everything in between the matches. You know, we have practice rooms over on our side where all the players are set up, and you've got their staff in there. Obviously, you guys know Joe Fry's from our team with V1 and shooting the documentaries and all that kind of stuff. They need areas to do that. Equipment, scheduling, practice, talent room, so they have a place to sit and relax, because at the end of the day, they are working hard. But what we're about it, from my perspective, is like, okay, how can I showcase these stories? How can I look at these things? And a lot of it is the moments, the people, the cool experiences. So as I walk through these, you know, you try to picture, okay, as a fan, what do I want to see? How can I capture these moments? And like, this is why we do it, you know, having a ton of people talk through these. And we're good, we're candid, you're good, man. This is dapped up, like, man.
Get out of here, bro. But like, that's kind of cool stuff. It's like you're just walking through and you run into people. You have players left and right. You have the ability to interact with them. But like, the real moment is being able to experience these feelings of, okay, you've got 4,000 people in the crowd. You've got a bunch of people just sitting. Kind of the exciting things about these moments, right, is you never know who's going to walk by. You never know who you're going to see. And it's what brings us all together. We're here at the end of the day to celebrate. So as a creator, not only am I trying to just celebrate these moments with my fans and friends, people that I've known for 7 years, but also capture what is, I mean, it's special. If you've never been to one of these, I highly recommend it, because at the end of the day, like, Rocket League is meant to be seen on land. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go tune in the matches though. So we'll see you guys later.
Yo, what's up everybody? Back at the hotel. So tired. Crazy day. Not a whole lot for me to talk about. Obviously the guys didn't play today, so shot a pretty cool content piece as you guys saw earlier, which I'm really happy that we got to kind of showcase that stuff. Tomorrow's a busy day. They got a meet and greet. If it's too early, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I've been trying to meet as many of you out in the public as I can, which is how I prefer it, you know, a bit more organic, but matches tomorrow are going to be crazy. 7 best of 7s, back to back to back. K-Corp fans go hard. The hope is V1 beats Team Secret. Either I think Space Station plays K-Corp in that quarterfinal, and then we play the winner of those two. So it's going to be a wild day tomorrow. So boys just got to win. You know, we did a bunch of press conferences today, asked them some of the tough questions, and they gave some really good responses. So congratulations to Violent Panda and Mel.
Let's go, Panda!
Super happy for them. Such a special moment for them to be able to share that with all of us. For those that don't know, Mel was Dignitas manager and wasn't just a manager for like the Dignitas team. She basically looked after everybody, and Violent Panda is a gem of a human, so love that boy. So congrats to them. Really happy for them. But I'm gonna go try to find some food and then pass out. We got an early day tomorrow, so we'll go from there. See ya. Another one in the books. Wild stuff, as always. I usually like to end these vlogs with like just an overall thank you. I'm in a different country. I am traveling the world doing what I love for 2 reasons. One, because you all support me. You all go above and beyond and share your kind words. The amount of things that people had to say that I met at LAN, way too kind. And number 2, to version 1. Without them, I don't come to these events usually, especially the international ones, just because of the cost and everything else. They're willing to go above and beyond for a caster that they contract to cast day 0 events. But they see value in me and are willing to bring me out and shoot content and do stuff and hopefully provide really cool things for you guys. Always very thankful after these events wrap up and get to kind of the post-LAN depression and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna try to fix it this time around. I'm gonna stay a couple days in Amsterdam and just do the touristy stuff. Try to see the Anne Frank house and the Van Gogh Museum, explore a little bit, have some downtime before flying out, and I'm really looking forward to it. So before I sign off, crazy day. Congratulations to Gen G. Congratulations to all the competitors. I'm off to MC a party, and then I get to wrap it up for this event. So I'm gonna take some time to relax before heading out, and wish you all the best. Again, as you guys like this content, it's something a little bit different with what we're doing with the B-roll and the quality of it, hopefully, so you enjoy it. And if you do, make sure you like, subscribe, leave comments, all that kind of fun stuff, so we can continue to do these in the future. Things you'd like to see, any things that you'd like to see updated in the future. And we'll see you next time in San Diego. Gonna be awesome. Peace.